Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Geneva Early with a video that I've been wanting to make for a couple of days. This is the cube card, and I have been watching different videos to try to make this, and I wanted to make it in the 6x6 size, so it's a little bit bigger than the normal A2 and a little bit smaller than the 5x7. So it's really an easy card to make. And when I looked at it, I seen it on Crafter's Companion as one of the cards they made. And I was like, I want to make one of those. And I just went and researched, looked for it, and I found it. And so I'm going to show you how to do it. And you're not going to believe how simple this is. It took me longer to do the matte layers than it did to do this card. Okay, let's get started. So you take a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. 12 by 12. That's what this is, a 12 by 12 sheet. You scored at 2 7/8, 5 3/4, 8 5/8, and 11 1/2. Again, 2 7/8, 5 3/4, 8 5/8, and 11 1/2. That's what we scored at. Then we turned it over and we cut it at 6, 2 7/8, and 2 7/8. That's our mechanism. This is your cube in a nutshell. Okay, then I burnish all my score lines for each one of them in each space. And then all you do, and I'm using some glue because I really want this to stick down. So I'm going to do what I normally do. I normally add a little tape for quick grab. And I add glue for that permanent. Okay? And when you're doing stuff like this, you don't have to lift it up in the air and do it. If it's a flat layer and it's solid, all you have to do is lay your tab down and lay this right on there, and it fits right evenly. If your box is even, it's going to fit just like that. So you don't have to put it up in the air or none of that. It fits. It's a square. Okay? And we're going to do that again. A little bit of tape. That tape gun never falls down. I just ordered a thing for my tape gun off of Etsy that it'll stand in. Okay? Lay it down. Make sure you burnished. Bring this straight over and lay this right down. Okay? Just like that. And you got a cube. Just like that. Okay? And on the third one, same exact thing. This is the larger box or the larger piece of the cube. Just like that. And we got a cube. Now we have 3 cubes. What I should have done before I put this together was put on my matte layers in there, but I did not do that, so I'm going to do that right now. These just mat right on here. Even mats. They're just mats. So I'm going to, this is my back. And so now I have to make sure that when I put these on here, when I put my fronts or my cubes, I have to make sure they're in the right spot. But this is simple, easy. You just take your matte layers and put them right in there. Even. And 2 of them go on the inside. and 2 will go on the outside where you can write. And I'm just making sure that they're even with each other. So now you know that's the back. You should do it when it's flat to make it easier, but that's how it works. That's the back, which makes this now your front. So take these and if you want to write, just take a piece and mat these layers on there, on these panels. And I have the measurements for these, and I will find them in a minute because I haven't written down. I got this from Sam from the UK. And these panels are, this layer here is 2 5/8 by 2 5/8 by 5 3/4, and the top layer is 2 3/8 by 5 1/2, and that's all 4 of them. Okay, and it's just a simple matte layer. Okay, now we have these pieces. So we put them together. I put them together so well. There we go. This is the piece that's joined. So this piece will now be my bottom. And all I'm going to do is glue that right there. So I'm going to take my tape gun and I'm going to tape this. And then I'm going to add some glue. And I'm going to just line this right up. You got to make sure it's seated all the way down to the bottom. And line it up. Line it up. Line this all up. Lay it down. And make sure that you rub it together. And it's lined up. Okay? And now there's one cube. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. This is my bottom. I'm going to lay this down. And I'm going to add some tape. And my glue. And all I'm going to do is match these up next to each other side by side. And press. And now they lay down. See that? How it lays right down? And there is your cube box. Isn't that cute? It's a cube box. Isn't that cute? And so then I have the matte layers for this. The top piece here is a little bit bigger than these because these are all 4 square or squared. And so this is 2 3/8 by 5 and no 2 3/8 by 2 5/8 and 2 5/8 by 2 7/8. So these panels go right on there perfectly. So I'm just going to put them on there. I'm going to put these matte layers right on there. And I'm not going to put a sentiment on here because I like to leave stuff free from sentiments, as you know, unless it's just a project that requires one, like my Ocean Breeze projects. I'm just picking up this glue. Okay, and now this one here, I'm taking this and I'm going to match it up. And it matches its mate. And I'm just going to rub this. Okay, so now we have our final panels. These are 5 5/8 square and 2 3/8 square, which is our matte layers. And I did these in different colors. And if you recognize this paper, this is the Rose Gold collection, and I have not really did anything with it, and so I decided to pull this out. And my next major collection, I will be using this. And because these are, I think I like them better sideways. Since all of these boxes are square, then all of these panels are square. They'll all fit in all of the boxes. Okay. So then once you put all of your mats and layers on the front and the back of these, then you can add a sentiment in it. You can put a sentiment on the middle, which is what most people do. They put a sentiment in the middle and let it just kind of float there if you want to. Okay, so that's those. And then that's how that works. And then we're going to put some inside of here because we want them all to be decorated also. And you don't have to put any at the bottom because no one is really going to see that. Because when you lay your card down, I guess, wait. Yeah, you do have to put them at the bottom. You put them on the bottom here. So when they lay down, you do see them on the inside. Like that. And then you put them on the bottom and in here. And if you want to, you can put them in there also. But you don't have to. It's up to you. I probably will go back and make a couple of more of these just to finish off the inside and make it look totally complete to me. Okay. See, you spend more time on the matte layer than you actually do on the box. There you go. And that is our cube box. And so you put a piece here and you can put your sentiment. So when it's open like that, you can see that or not. It's up to you. You can put sentiments all over. And this folds up just like that. And when you measure it, it's a 5 3/4 by 6. Isn't it cute? It's very cute to me. I love it. All right. That is your cube card. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one.